Let's go, boys. It's the Meatlock. You see the text and back-to-back successful Meatlocks for us. Thanks a lot, Drew Dober. And real quick, before we offer this week's Meatlock, shout out to our latest subs, The Kid 707 and Stacy Bryant. Appreciate you guys grilling and chilling with us. And let's get to the Meatlock. We got Vicente Luque, 21-8-1, taking on Geoff Neal, who is 14-4 overall, and Luque is 14-4 in the UFC. I mean, this is a guy with crazy experience, and if we look at his losses, they literally are only against the toughest dudes around, right? Leon Scott, Stephen Thompson, when Stephen Thompson was still kind of peak Wonder Boy, and then most recently when he lost that easy work decision against, remember the name, Bilal Muhammad. But we can't neglect all of those studly wins that Luque has, right? I mean, he smoked Chiesa, he smoked Woodley, Randy Brown, Nico Price, Brian Barberena, Jalen Turner. He even beat Bilal Muhammad early in his career. So the list goes on for amazing wins for Vicente Luque, and we'd like to think that he's going to add another easy victory in this one against Geoff Neal, who admittedly, he impressed us in his last fight. I mean, he was dealing with some outside of the cage adversity and still managed on a main card to pick up a nice win over Santiago Ponzinibbio. So even though Geoff Neal looked pretty good recently, I just don't think he's going to be enough against Vicente Luque meat. So why are we rolling with Vicente Luque as this week's Meatlock? Where do you think Luque is going to have the most decided advantages? And how do you think he gets this one done over Hands of Steel Neal?
Yeah, I think he gets this done wherever it goes. I mean, if he
Mm-hmm.
goes to the ground, honestly, light work, he will make it. But as we know, Luque has an assassin. He likes to stand and bang. So I think this would be on the feet the whole time. Geoff Neal will not want to go to the ground because he will get slept real quick. So this will be a stand-up fight, and I just think Luque is going to have the upper hand. I mean, the size advantage. I think he's going to be the bigger, stronger, faster guy. I think he's a little crispier on the feet. He's just a better all-around fighter. Geoff Neal just has stand-up, and uh, it's okay. It's pretty good, but I don't think it's anywhere near Vicente Luque's level. Like you said, Vicente Luque's only lost to the best of the best, and most of these guys don't want to stand and bang with Luque. Most, take him to the ground like Bilal did, and then. Wonder Boy's Wonder Boy, so no shame in that. And Geoff Neal got a little taste of Wonder Boy also, so he knows how that loss can happen. But yeah, Luque is a lock nonetheless. I think he's getting it done. I think he's KOing him in the third round.
Yeah, very nice. Lock nonetheless for sure. And at minus 175, I feel like those are some pretty juicy odds for Vicente Luque. So we're going to be throwing down 350 at minus 175 odds. It's going to net 200. Get us that 57th meat lock and our third straight. And ultimately, I think Luque might end up grinding out a decision in this one. I feel like the ground game is going to factor into it, and maybe ultimately he is able to get a submission or a KO to your point, but I don't know. I can just see Geoff Neal perhaps surviving this contest for longer than anticipated, but nonetheless, it's a Vicente Luque, absolute Vicente Luque in this one, and 91% is rolling with us as well, Meat, and it's pretty differentiated, right? Some think decision, some think copper, some think for that KO Brown, but either way, Luque lock. Any last thoughts?
No, lock. Let's know in the comments if you got Hands of Steel or Silent Assassin.